Welcome, graduands, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Please rise for the entrance of the academic and official processions.
I declare this congregation to be in session. Please remain standing and join with us in singing the University Waiata, the words of which are found on page 14 of your program and on the screen above the stage. Please be seated. Tēnā koutou katoa, kua huhui mai nei I tēnei rā. He mihi tino mahana. Ka mihi ki a rātou kua nāro atu I te tirohanga kanohe haere koutou haere o te atu. Ki a tātou nā konehe ora e huhui nei I raro I te maru o puki auhu te ki te wanganiu atara. Tēnā tātou katoa. Ki te mana whenua te awa taranaki whāniui tō rangatira he mihi mai ki a koutou. O reira tēnā koutou, kia ora anō tātou katoa. To all of you gathered here today, a very warm welcome. I acknowledge those who have passed. I acknowledge the living faces gathered here under the shelter of Pukeahu et Te Wanganui Atara. To the mana whenua te Atiawa, Taranaki Whānui, and Toa Rangatira, a sincere greeting. Therefore, to all gathered here, I greet us all. Welcome to Massey University's 2018 graduation ceremonies here in Wellington. Council and also the academic staff on the stage with me today. In addition, I acknowledge the distinguished guests we have among us, the professional services staff and members of the Campus Graduation Committee. Most importantly, I acknowledge those of you who are about to graduate and the loved ones who are here to support you today. My name is Michael Ahi. I am Chancellor of the Massey University Council. This means that I chair the group responsible for overseeing the university's governance. It also means that as a council we have great pleasure in presiding over the 2 graduation ceremonies being held here in Wellington today and ceremonies held in Auckland last month and Palmerston North earlier this month. Capping ceremonies are the highlight of the academic year at any university. As a Massey graduate myself, I distinctly recall how proud and excited I was to cross the stage in Palmerston North 1 or 2 years ago now, I must say. And those of you seated in front of me are celebrating the end of your studies to date. This graduation ceremony marks the successful completion of your diploma, degree, master's or even PhD. And across today's graduation ceremonies we have 686 students crossing the stage. 95 will receive master's degrees and 9 will receive doctorates. You will become part of a Massey alumni family that now numbers in excess of 143,000 people around the world. Congratulations. This ceremony, however, doesn't mark the end of your learning. I take great pride in the fact that Massey is a provider of and believer in lifelong learning. Today rather marks the end of your current study. The world is changing and over our lifetimes we will need to continuously learn to meet the challenges of the 21st century. And I will return to the theme of a changing world shortly. For now, I want to encourage you all to think of this ceremony not as the end, but rather a stepping stone in your own lifelong learning journey. It is important for all of you to remember to thank those people who backed you and contributed to your success during your studies, your family, your friends, the faculty and the support staff of the university. I would like graduates to join me in acknowledging them, and I will ask graduates to stand in a moment, applaud those on the stage, and then turn around and applaud your family and friends who surround you. So graduates, please stand. Please be seated. Thank you. For those family and friends who are unable to join us in person today, all our ceremonies are streamed live on the internet and there is a link on the Massey University homepage. Please feel free to share this link with loved ones. And for family members out there, please cheer loudly for your loved one as they cross the stage. As an institution, Massey University is on its own journey. Last year, I presented on this stage for the first time alongside Vice-Chancellor Professor Jan Thomas, who was herself on the stage for the first time. Under Professor Thomas's stewardship, we have released a new strategy for the university which provides a roadmap for Massey until 2022. The strategy builds on Massey's reputation as a leading research institution that produces world-ready graduates with entrepreneurial acumen. During a trip to the United States recently, I reflected on some of the factors that make Aotearoa New Zealand unique. And of course, when you're in the world's fast food nation, the USA, it was easy to reflect on New Zealand's role as a quality food producer. I was reminded on how much our overseas consumers see our food and our beverage products as a safe haven in a changing world full of volatility, of uncertainty, complexity and ambiguity, the so-called VUCA world. Our safe and nutritious foods provide comfort to millions of consumers around the world. And though this isn't specifically unique to New Zealand, we are global leaders, and Massey University has an important part to play in ensuring that we remain so. In the recent Marsden funding round, projects from the College of Sciences were awarded 21 of the 26 grants, receiving more than $12 million in funding. Massey scientists have also secured almost $8 million from 4 Ministry of Business Innovation and Employment funds, including projects on virtual food technology, water quality management, and air quality education in schools. Last year, the College of Health staff were awarded more than $6 million in Health Research Council funding. They included Professor Jerome Dells, a director of Wellington Centre for Public Health Research, who received almost $5 million to investigate occupational disease. Professor Sally Caswell, co-director of SHORE and the Wairiki Research Centre, who was awarded more than $1 million to study alcohol policy and its impacts. And Dr. Catherine Beck from the School of Sport, Exercise and Nutrition, who was awarded $250,000 to find out how diet and lifestyle patterns affect older people. The university, of course, also has a key role to play in ensuring we prepare our graduates not just for a job, but for lifelong success in this rapidly changing VUCA world. With this in mind, the Massey Business School and the College of Humanities and Social Sciences have focused on future-proofing their qualifications to ensure that students leave with the transferable skills that they will need for lifelong learning. And lastly, the College of Humanities and Social Sciences introduced the third of 3 new core papers that provide contemporary structure and content for the Bachelor of Arts, more commonly known as the BA. Called Tuturu Mai, the Level 3 paper focuses on practical, engaged citizenship and what it means to participate in our democracy. Congratulations to all of you who have taken up the challenge to be where you are today. You will graduate proud of your achievement and also honoured by the reputational mantle that you have inherited. My challenge to you: go forth as Massey alumni and make your own contribution. Grow your own reputation, and in doing so add further to the proud heritage that you are now part of. Stay connected with your alma mater and your university family through our Alumni Association. Finally, continue to work hard and take all the opportunity that awaits you. Nō reira, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, katoa. By the authority of the Council of Massey University, I, Michael Ahi, Chancellor, will now award the certificates and diplomas and confer the degrees on those to be presented and on those in absentia. The Director's nominee, Dr. Shira Schultz, will now present recipients of certificates from the Centre for Professional and Continuing Education. And handing out the parchments is Mrs. Deanna Rick, Director, Student Services.
Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the Foundation Certificate in Academic English the candidate I'm about to name, Laura Leah Capavilla, in absentia. Chancellor, the certificates are also awarded to those who are in absentia. Thank you, Chancellor.
Senior Lecturer Dr. Shira Schultz from the School of Sport, Exercise and Nutrition will now present graduates and recipients of diplomas and certificates in the College of Health.
Chancellor, I have the honor to present for their certificate in Public Health the candidates I am about to name: Judith Yvonne Harding. Melissa Aroja West. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Health Science the graduates I am about to name. J. Kate Barclay. Fernandito Cantores Caramto. Samantha Jo Flores Cashel. Claire Louise Francis. Stephanie Corad. Benjamin Paul Lewis. Daniel Finn McParlin. Jordan David Merritt. Bailey Shanae Nightingale. Bhavini Nitin Patel. George Ivan Poole. Sophie Claire Huffnitz-Ryder. Paige Johanna Walls. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Nursing the graduands I am about to name. Laura Eleanor Baker. Michaela Rose Barton. Mary Kathleen Becker. Haley Ann Bennett. Keely Adriana Billings. Scarlett Bosley Hoyt. Louise Bridget Bolton. Olivia Ann Brockett. Nicole Jean Burrows. Caitlin Marie Byrne. Laura Jane Cadigan. Jenilyn Davina Kalaunen. Madison Louise Campbell. Jasmine Cherry Carroll. Melinda Ashley Clough. Brittany Jane Cole. Natalie Grace Conroy. Caitlin Ruby Creswell. Maria Elena DeLee. Rosemary Ann Everett. Laura Rebecca Finlayson. Sophie Louise Mary Fisher. Jessica Christine Foreman. Rose Gell. Isla Joy Glover. Hannah Ellie Goodhull. Rebecca Allen Gray. Alice Louisa Grundy. Miriam Harvey. Victoria Grace Noreen Hines. Claudia Alice Hood. Anna Marie Houston. Alyssa Ann Huzar. Christina Wendy James. Anna Victoria Jarman. Tessa May Kelly. Nicola Jane Kemp. Hannah Kate Kennedy. Erin Marie Law. Jasmine Elizabeth Maria Lee. Selena Wei Ming Lu. Sarah Shabani Mahapuri. Ashley Jane Martin. Carly Teresa Matthews. Rebecca Charlotte McDonald. Holly Ann Meek. Ruth Sylvia Pauline Mia. Georgia Moana Neely. Phoebe Mongtie Ong. Ella Daisy Notman Miller. Liana Wosthazen. Sarah Valerie Overall. Letitia Anil Patel. Tessa Joy Patterson. John Owen Pay. Joytika Rohini Pran. Shelby Kathleen McNeil Rafferty. Mere Kula Radwala. Joanna Lee Rosenbrook. Anna May Shepard. Katrina Cherie Simmons. Hannah Catherine Spillane. Asen Elise Squire. Caitlin Ann Taylor. Rosalind Jean Elizabeth Thomas. Michaela Grace Terrell. Alice Louise Van Stratum. Emily Mary Wall. Anna Helen Wardman. Phoebe Grace Webster. Emma Claire Westgate Gold. Loredana Jessica Wiseman. Nicole Marie Zadrahal. Ling Jie Sang. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Social Work, the graduate I am about to name. Imogen Amy Alcorn Goldsmith. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Sport and Exercise, the graduands I am about to name. Monica Agnes Bueller. Hugh Alfred Carpenter. Catherine Amy Petrie. Luca Cameron Roden. Jonathan Foster Steele. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the Graduate Diploma in Environmental Health the candidates I am about to name. Yasuku Oyaki. Philippa Kate Simpson, née Jones. With distinction. Prashant Bhaskar Sanaway. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the Graduate Diploma in Occupational Health and Safety the candidates I am about to name. Christopher Norman Berry. Sergey James Davis. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the postgraduate certificate in nursing the candidate I am about to name. Sarah Louise Campbell. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the postgraduate diploma in nursing the candidates I am about to name. Reme Christie La Rosa Labrador. Olivia Jade Walsh with distinction. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the postgraduate diploma in public health the candidates I am about to name. Rona Salutillo de los Santos. Prachi Praful Gokhale with distinction. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the postgraduate diploma in social work the candidate I am about to name. Suzanne Margaret Cocker with distinction. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Applied Social Work the graduands I am about to name. Catherine Ann Birdling. Joanna Mara Ney Ekavati. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Nursing the graduands I am about to name. Serena Bales with distinction. Sandra K. Buzzard. Katrina Allison Kate Coleman. Dominica Mercedes Creswell. Anunit Kaur. Gail Michelle McCormick. Belladonna Salatario Hoyos. Julie Frances Ronaldin. Elsie Charmaine Fate Saguda Sal. Cecilia Michelle Scully. Erin Celeste Sewell. Ruth Katina Stephen with distinction. Catherine Joanne Walsh. Christy Ray Whitelaw. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Philosophy, the graduate I am about to name. Minna Karita Veronin, with distinction. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Public Health, the graduate I am about to name, Sonoria Marimbechi. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for graduation in the degree of Master, Sport and Exercise, the graduate I am about to name, Dylan Robert Ernest Barrow. Well done, Dylan. Chancellor, the degrees are also conferred and certificates and diplomas are also awarded to those who are in absentia. Thank you, Chancellor.
It's now my great pleasure to invite Ms. Miriama Kamo to address the graduates. In a broadcasting career spanning nearly 25 years, Miriama has worked in a range of roles both in front of the television camera and behind it. She is currently the host and a reporter for TVNZ's flagship current affairs program Sunday and presents the Māori current affairs program Marae. Born in Christchurch, she graduated from the University of Canterbury with a Bachelor of Arts in English. She also tutored in Māori history. Her first taste of broadcasting was working at student radio station RDU. She also studied at the New Zealand Broadcasting School at Christchurch Polytechnic, Te Wānanga o Aotearoa and Auckland University. Her journalism career began in earnest in Wellington, where she worked for 4 years, including on the arts and current affairs show Backchat. Miriama writes for various publications and has just published her first children's book, The Stolen Stars of Matariki. She is also working on a project to translate 100 classic and contemporary works into Te Reo Māori. She is an ambassador for Endometriosis New Zealand and for Pillars, an organisation that supports the children of prison inmates. She has a keen interest in social justice issues and says she is able to manage all those various things because she doesn't go to the gym, ever. Her future goals are to write a movie script, a novel, and start going to the gym. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to Miriama Kamo to the stage.
Te mea tuatahi ki tō tātou matua nui I te rangi ki te timatanga ko ia ana te mutunga. Ki oku nei whanaunga ngā mana whenua o whanganui a Tara, ko Taranaki whānui, ko Ngāti Tōranga Tira, tēnā koutou katoa. Ngā kaihautu, ngā rangatira o te wānanga o Massey, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou. Kia koutou e whakahuihui mai ki konei, I āhuatanga o te rā whakahirahira nei, tēnā rā koutou katoa. Ko Miriama Kamo tōku ingoa, ko Kaitahu i Ngāti Mutunga o Kuiwi, nā reire tiwi, nei te mihi nui ki a koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā rā koutou katoa. When I was about 10 years old and attending New Brighton Catholic Primary in Christchurch, my class held a social experiment. Each child received an envelope. Inside was a slip of paper with 1 or 2 words: shopkeeper, police officer, jailer. Most of us, including me, had one word: citizen. The citizens were able to sit back while those who had roles were given a couple of days to prepare. The big day came and we citizens were led to the school hall. It was magically decked out, a tiny city. There were stalls representing shops, some brimming with jewellery and knickknacks, others with food, all manned by 10-year-old shopkeepers. Roaming around were a couple of police officers, a jailer sat ominously in a roped-off prison, and we citizens were given another envelope each. Inside were tokens representing a small amount of money. We were then set on a mission to spend a day in this made-up city. We had to buy at certain times, eat at certain times, make money, pay bills, and accrue possessions that proved our ability to survive. This meant if we ran out of money, that we had to find ways to eat and drink that didn't result in us being thrown in the clink. I did do a stint in prison. I really can't remember what for, but clearly it was an unsafe conviction. I remember being dragged in there by a shouting 10-year-old policeman who was relieved by a shouting 10-year-old jailer. I had everything I owned stripped away. I had to sit in the jail for around 15 minutes watching as my fellow citizens went about the business of living their lives. When I was released, I was given a tiny token to begin my life again. The day went on with numerous time checks as the clock ticked down to an uncertain denouement. What was the point of the exercise? I will come back to that. But apart from learning at age 10 that prison is not fun, what I took away was profound. It stayed with me my entire life. And it's about the story, the power rather, of storytelling. And that's what I want to talk to you about today, about how you can and will use storytelling in your life and career to transform, to influence, even to make generational change. And I have a challenge later for you too. I am a storyteller. I always have been. I tell people stories for a living and I tell my own every day. The great Kiwi journalist Colin James tells of words shuffling off or stuttering on the keyboard. I savour both. The reward when you wrestle with a concept and the words submit into the perfect sentence. And even the glum when you must admit defeat and find another avenue in what Janet Frame calls the factories, the streets, the cathedrals of the imagination. But storytelling is not just about what happens in books, on Kindles, or even over campfires. It's not just what we see on television, on movies, or a special thing that happens to other people. It's the stuff of our everyday lives. Story happens in the seconds, minutes, and hours of our lives and adds up to years and decades and lifetimes. In other words, I might get paid to be a storyteller, but we are all storytellers. You are a storyteller. Storytelling is at the heart of our humanity. One of my favourite writers, Joan Didion, says, we tell ourselves stories in order to live. As graduates of humanities and social sciences, health, pace, science and business, your ability to understand the power of storytelling will be crucial to making deals, to empathising with patients, to delivering to your clients, to advancing society's understanding of the issues that matter. So what is storytelling and why is it important? Well, it's something that we have done since we were scratching pictures on cave walls. You're never going to kill storytelling, writer Margaret Atwood says, because it's built into the human plan. We come with it. We use story to persuade, to share values, to entertain and teach. We use it to cleave ourselves to the people who matter in our lives and to build and forge relationships. We use storytelling to be seen, to prove we existed, that we do exist. So if you're thinking right now, am I really a storyteller? Well, the answer is yes. Think about your last social media post. What did you tell people about yourself? What did you say to the person who served you coffee this morning? Who did you try to influence earlier to make laugh or cry or to convince them to do something? We're storytelling animals. We can't help it. There is no greater agony, said Maya Angelou, than bearing an untold story inside you. But not all storytellers are created equal. So how do we make our stories resonate? Well, we remember stories because they evoke emotions. If you've studied marketing, you'll be familiar with the phrase, tell, don't sell. People don't care about the product so much as they care about the story. If you're a business graduate, you'll know that the art of storytelling is increasingly seen as the key to forging enduring relationships. And if you're a health graduate, you'll know that understanding the whole story of your client can help to isolate, diagnose and manage their issues. How do we make our stories resonate? We bring people along when we make them laugh or tell them about things they can relate to. Everyone's got a dog story, right? Here's mine. My parents' dog Rufus, a crazed but genius Chinese crested hairless dog, used to go in the car everywhere with them. And he learned that barking at passing cars out the window was far less effective than jumping into the driver's seat and beeping the horn at them. And there was that time when a queer on eye insisted that I look like the lady off the telly. You mean Miriam Kamo, I asked. Yeah, you look a little bit like her, she said. I think I look a lot like her, I joked. Yeah, a bit, she conceded. No, Auntie, I am Miriam Kamo. What? She said in astonishment. You even have the same name as her? The stories that resonate and matter are those that make us feel, laugh and cry, make us angry, unite us in shared experience. They teach us. So I freely share my story of miscarriages in the hope that they teach. What I learned from them is at the moment a woman discovers she's pregnant, whether she wants it or not, her world changes, and she must accommodate that pregnancy to make life-changing decisions around it. And I learned that a first trimester loss should not be underestimated in terms of the impact it can have on a woman, her partner, and their family. Storytelling resonates, makes us feel when it unites us in shared experience. That is when it's most powerful. And the power of storytelling matters more than ever before. So what story do you want to tell? Our internet-driven society demands content. We are inundated with stories that matter and stories that don't, stories that teach and those that think clickbait don't. They can swirl from one country to the next at breakneck speed. They can make a global hero or villain of a normal, unassuming person in a heartbeat. The internet, wonderful though it is a platform where sentimentality and fear collide potently, where it seems as if everything we hold dear is going to die. We're inundated with stories of sick children, abused animals, terrorism, bugs, climate change. A lot of these stories have value. Many do not. But through that cocktail of fear and sentimentality, people find the stories that justify building billion-dollar walls, to start wars, to detonate suicide vests, take more than they need and ignore those with less. But equally, story can serve to inspire, to motivate, to revolutionise and to heal. Story can break down wars, stop wars. We live in an age where the stories we tell will become key to the solutions we need. And that's what someone who spends years studying at university is looking to do. You've read untold books, attended hundreds of lectures and likely built up debt because you care. You care about the impact of your footprint, your story, and what it will have on the world. I want to tell you what I consider the key to a good story is. It's the whole story. In my life and in my work, I like to say the whole story is always the best story, with all the inconvenient facts. It's tempting when a fact or truth comes along which challenges our narrative to shy away. It doesn't fit with the story we want to tell. But I argue that inconvenient fact is often where the story lies, the whole story. It's often there in the dark spaces, the shadowy corners, that the whole story delivers its most powerful punch. And so, as promised, I want to issue you a challenge as you stand on the cusp of taking your particular, unique and powerful story to the world. It's a challenge that, if taken up, has the potential to strengthen your sense of place here and in the world and the collective health of this nation. We live in a country with a rich, complex, beautiful and tragic history. The challenge is to own it, the whole story, all the good and all the bad bits. We are built on the stories of two pioneering peoples who came together here in New Zealand to form a partnership. That partnership has had its wild successes and its dire failures. But we own the story. We own the history of this country together. And that story is an incredible one. Let's learn it. Let's make sure our children are taught it, to own it. Let's accept that some of the ongoing social challenges that we face, where Māori particularly are overrepresented in so many of our negative stats, sprang from dispossession, a fact which has led to homelessness, imprisonment, early death, among other indignities. We don't need to feel guilty. We need to be informed. We need to understand and tell the whole story. When we do that, the story we'll build together into the future will be one of acceptance, of healing, of hope, and of shared and equitable success. Imagine a future where we all speak two languages fluently. So why am I so confident about this? Well, let me return to that day as a 10-year-old citizen in that mad city inside the school hall of New Brighton Catholic. You'll remember that I was arguably a Māori stat. I went to prison. I learned it's where you lose everything. The story has a happy ending, though. I rallied, and after my release, I turned my small token of money into success. At the end of the day, and still under time pressure, we were given a large sheet of brown paper each. We then had to stick our accrued possessions to the brown sheet. We were urged to fill the paper up and, if possible, leave no gaps. I did quite well, but there was one sizable gap on my paper collage. So in the final seconds, I grabbed a box of string, glued it on in a Jackson Pollock-style mess, then ripped the box open flat and covered the gap. Time was up. We stood in a line and held up our collages. Those that had no brown paper showing, where the edges and corners of the paper were overflowing with colour, were declared winners. Were we being praised for being materialistic? Was the exercise fun, but shallow? Well, not for me. That day sparked in me the understanding that a life well lived is one filled with experience, with texture, innovation, with love and loss, with anger and laughter, with colour and with gaps. The gaps aren't failings. They are opportunities to learn, to understand, to create, so that we can tell a whole story. So as you graduate today and step off into the careers that you have studied and trained for, I invite you to look ahead and ask, how can I colour my life in beyond the edges? Let me look for the gaps and fill them in. How will I contribute to greater understanding, to claim what is mine and what I will share with the country? What will be the story that I tell? What will be the whole story? The one that matters, the one that resonates. Congratulations e te whānau ngā mihi nui ki a koutou I tēnei ata. I tēnei rā ānei te whakatauki, whaia te mātauranga hewa mō koutou. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā rā koutou katoa.
Kia ora Mariawa, thank you for telling your whole story and thank you for giving us a very thought-provoking and wonderful address. Ngā mihi ki a koe. The Regional Director, Dr. Jemana Nicklin, will now present graduates and recipients of certificates and diplomas in the College of Humanities and Social Sciences.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the Diploma in Arts the candidates I'm about to name. Tracy Jane Bateman, née Cameron. James David Sheehan. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Arts the graduates I'm about to name. Melanie Jean Arcus. Angeline Frances Dew, Massey Scholar. Hamish William Dick. Margreta Emery Dixon. Fiona Groya Thomas, née Doyle. Jane Elizabeth Eagle, Massey Scholar. Jerry Edwards. Gaston Rodrigo Daniel Fernandez. Nicholas John Robert Hendricks. Lisa Elizabeth Jarrett. Ty Kingwall, Massey Scholar. Angelina Maria Kirk. Helen Birgitta Kitching. Andrew Robert Morgan. Kirsten Patricia O'Connor. Terry Ann Pattinson. Kaloshini Rangasamy. Matthew Sue. Tarini Wijasekara. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Communication the graduands I'm about to name. Ashley Sarah Bogish. Rachel Jane Kennedy. Alexandra Eileen McFarlane. Nina Julia Northcote Paletti. Isabel Rose Robertson. Freya Brittany Watson. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Education the graduands I'm about to name. Imelda Branch Jonathan. Bronwyn Janet Scott. Sarah Alice Wilkes. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Education, Adult Education, the graduands I am about to name. Sally Deborah Dowdall. Anna Maria Simmons. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the Graduate Certificate in Emergency Management the candidate I am about to name. Kate Forsyth. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the Graduate Diploma in Arts the candidates I am about to name. Stephen John Nichols. Brenda Margaret Williams Mays. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the Graduate Diploma of Teaching Early Childhood Education the candidate I'm about to name, Zoe Elizabeth Ann Carmichael. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the Graduate Diploma of Teaching Secondary the candidate I am about to name, Mariana Grace Groot. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the Postgraduate Certificate in Arts the candidate I am about to name, Benjamin John David Schoening Brown. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the Postgraduate Diploma in Arts the candidate I am about to name, Taylor Renee Gray. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the Postgraduate Diploma in Education the candidates I am about to name, Christopher Kenneth Edmund Fui. Ruth Frances Thomas with distinction. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the Postgraduate Diploma in Planning the candidate I am about to name, Amelie Rebecca Bentley. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the Postgraduate Diploma in Specialist Teaching the candidates I am about to name, Ernest John Belk. Wendy Ann Edgley. Janet Elizabeth Hamilton with distinction. Melanie Louise Harvey with distinction. Alison Jane Power. Hannah Mary Roebuck with distinction. Kirsten Hedwig Suzanne Wagner with distinction. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Arts Honours the graduand I am about to name, Stephen Mark Wollaston, First Class Honours. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Arts the graduands I am about to name. Sarah Joelle Gregorius. Rachel Violetti Liafe with distinction. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Counselling Studies the graduands I'm about to name. Julia Mary Anna Field. Lynn Florence Fletcher. Kate Robinson. Esther Nolene Saldana. Radhika Soni. Sarah Jane Wright. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Creative Writing the graduand I am about to name. Stevie Renee Greeks. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Education the graduands I am about to name. Karen Frances Aldridge. Rachel Ellen Carson. Anne Marie Taylor. Susie Linda Tingley, née Phillips. Susan Emma Townsend. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Emergency Management the graduand I am about to name. Andrew Keith Sherson, with distinction, Masterate Scholar. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of International Development the graduands I am about to name. Philip Craig Brass, with distinction. Bianca Renee White, née Jones, with distinction. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of International Security the graduands I am about to name. Claire Alice Bibby. Karen Louise Foster. Michael Ernest Kennish. Samantha Emma Lehman. Rory Fulton McDowell. Nathan Ronald Mutu with distinction. Alexandra Jane Neems with distinction. Laura Pascoe. Michael James Peebles. Hayden John Ricketts with distinction. Adam Pikea Shinsky. Simon Gordon Van Rice. Alison Penelope Wells with distinction. Gwynfor Owen Williams. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Resource and Environmental Planning the graduands I'm about to name. Laura Michelle Brownlee. John Vincent Sutherland. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Specialist Teaching the graduands I am about to name. Sarah Alanya Houlihan with distinction. Elizabeth Bernadette Lynch with distinction. Sue Marshall. Linda Jean O'Donnell. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Teaching and Learning, the graduand I am about to name. Tessa Marie Ballinger. Chancellor, the degrees are also conferred and the certificates and diplomas are also awarded to those who are in absentia. Thank you, Chancellor.
It is now my great pleasure to invite Connor Moore to the stage. Connor Moore is an acoustic singer-songwriter. Originally from Wanaka, she is now based in Wellington and in her final year studying commercial music in the College of Creative Arts. As a prolific writer, music is to her like breathing. She shares a lot of herself through her music, allowing people to see her as she is. She hopes in the future to use her degree to strengthen her career in the commercial world of music and potentially move into areas of music therapy. She will be performing an original song called Almost Perfect. Distinguished guests, ladies, gentlemen, and graduates, please welcome Connor Moore.
It's all over before you open your eyes. We're getting older and it's scary to look at the time. Well, I don't know how, but the world clouded my mind. Oh, it gets easier the more of me I find. I've stopped watching my feet. I don't feel as scared to speak, and I'm loving just getting to know me, 'cause all of this feels right, it's where I should be. All of this just makes it worth it. Well, I know now that I deserve it. I know that life isn't perfect, but right now it's pretty close to it. It's almost perfect. It's easy here in this room. White walls with big windows for light to filter through. Well, yesterday, for the first time, I thought of you, but not in a way that made me feel blue. I've stopped watching my feet. I don't feel as scared to speak, and I'm loving just getting to know me, 'cause all of this feels right, it's where I should be. All of this just makes it worth it. Oh, I know now that I deserve it. I know that life isn't perfect, but right now it's pretty close to it. if this just makes it worth it. I know that I deserve it. I know that life isn't perfect, but right now it's pretty close to it. It's almost perfect. It's almost perfect. It's almost perfect. It's almost perfect.
Kia ora, Connor. Thank you very much for sharing that wonderful performance with us. Thank you. The Pro Vice Chancellor nominee, Dr. Sarah Schultz, will now present graduates and recipients of certificates and diplomas in the College of Sciences.
Chancellor, I have the honor to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Engineering with Honors, the graduate I am about to name, Peony Pingput. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Information Sciences, the graduands I'm about to name. Charmaine Joyce Perez Fajardo. Jordan James Gibson Penny. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Science, the graduands I am about to name. Yulia Bikmuhammatova. Shelley Jane Kloppers. Shawnee Renee Marshall Edwards. Mia Taylor. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the Graduate Diploma in Science and Technology, the candidates I am about to name. Aida Fiona Krumbach. Cassandra Alice Jael Slade Nay Owens with distinction. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the Postgraduate Diploma in Environmental Management, the candidate I am about to name, Tracy Poole. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the Postgraduate Diploma in Information Sciences, the candidate I am about to name, Ziyu Lei with distinction. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the postgraduate diploma in logistics and supply chain management the candidate I am about to name. Subadane Duerge. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Science Honors the graduate I am about to name, Victoria Nazari. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the graduation in the degree of Master of Veterinary Medicine the graduate I am about to name, Michelle Elizabeth Mills. Chancellor, the degrees are also conferred and the certificates and diplomas are also awarded to those who are in absentia. Thank you, Chancellor.
Professor Elizabeth Gray from the School of Communication, Journalism and Marketing will now present graduates and recipients of certificates and diplomas in the Massey Business School.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the Certificate in Business Studies the candidate I'm about to name, Rosalie Padera de Vera Nei Sigua. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the Diploma in Business Studies the candidates I'm about to name. Peter Martin Burton Wilkinson. Gregory Jackson Ertel. Robin Jill Hill. Ben Lyndon Johnston. Kayla Rose Ratu Maitavupu. Kushla Margaret Rosser. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the Diploma in Communication the candidates I'm about to name. Fraser Mackay Baker. Renee Alexandra Williams. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Accountancy the graduands I'm about to name. Tamsin Amy Armstrong. Ting Luo. Amy Sarah Sophie Mann. Jovita Rosemary Van Dam. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Aviation Management, the graduand I'm about to name. Andrew Kilile Ngovi. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Business, the graduands I'm about to name. Sophia Louise Arna Addis. Rika Stephanie Raque Barbosa. Bethany Ann Burton Wilkinson. Samantha Jane Campbell. Susie Jane Cardno. Bridget Kathleen Chin. Elena Danson. Kent MacLeod Eglinton. Rebecca Charlotte Gaunt. Nigel Vernon Howe. Alexander Lavrinovich. Nifada Manisi. Solomon James Meredith. Chanel Melissa Quinn. Shu Win Tan. Louise Mary Veach. Marie Teresa Woolhouse. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Communication, the graduands I'm about to name. Hayley Jill Adams. Tyler Shirlane Auld. Rebecca Barnes. Takaya Pohutu Bale Berry, Massey Scholar. Susanna Olivia Ann Barrick. Amy Rose Blackwell. Olivia Yutta Catherine Body. Taylor Marie Bradley. Andrew Joseph Kevin Broadley. Findley Matthew Leonard Buchanan. Courtney Lee Buck. Grace Elizabeth Bucknell. Adam Logan Cairns. Grace Hannah Cameron. Claudia Lee Chandler. Simon John Clark. Bella Margaret Cooper. Bethan Ellen Crombie. Abigail Delaney. Rachel Lucy Coy Drake. Alicia Adele Dudley. Lucy Beatrice Dunn. Georgia Page Flynn. Hayley Megan Fordyce. Andrew Liam German. Jessica Naiva Gonzalez Bittencourt. Blair Patrick Goodgame. Kathleen Ann Halliday. Phoebe Alexandra Herring. Jessica Christine Johnston. Georgia May Keir. Eliza Emily Larkman. Briar Elizabeth Lynn. Abby Marie Loy. Julia May Lyford, Massey Scholar. Rima Mustafa Rajab Abdul Majid. Stephanie Page McAllister. Brianna Grace McElwraith. Kahu Danielle McClay. Lucy Crosby Muir McPherson. Roxanne Rose Merritt. Michaela Jane O'Callaghan. Hazel Ruby Sever Osborne. Tessa Amy Patrick. Hannah Esther Pierce. Terry Ann Peterson. Samuel Thomas Prime. Catherine Tricia Scott. Lauren Ann Shamey. Liam George Sleep. Laura Ann Smith. Leah Shan Tibbett. Daniel Tong Po Huan. Numai Anton. Michaela Rose Wilkes, Massey Scholar. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the Graduate Diploma in Business Studies the candidates I'm about to name. Joanna Louise Beckett. Helen Jessica Clark. Nicola Margaret McClenahan. Jeremy Song Ling O. Maggie Mary Rowe Shaw. Lu Wang. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the postgraduate certificate in business the candidate I'm about to name. Pamela Jasper Angeline Arul Irubakaran. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the postgraduate diploma in business the candidates I'm about to name. Annette Vera Chenery. Mary Josephine Hobbs. Gregory Anton Kent, with distinction. Tan Tam Lee. Zhao Lu. Nicola Jean Nicol, with distinction. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the postgraduate diploma in communication the candidates I'm about to name. Morgan James Treseder. Amanda Kylie Johansson Hale, née Johansson. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the postgraduate diploma in journalism the candidates I'm about to name. Safia Archer. Andre Jan Edward Shumko with distinction. Sylvie Teresa Dixon. Jonathan Allen Gildfish. Emma Maria Hatton. Mariana Rhea Johnson. Jake Lucas McKee Cagney. Callum Matthew Roberts. Ryan Lachlan Scott. Rosa Elizabeth Woods. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Aviation the graduand I'm about to name. Robert William Shanks. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Business Administration the graduand I'm about to name. Tina Marie Simcock. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Business Studies the graduand I'm about to name. Garrick Wayne Parr. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Journalism the graduand I'm about to name. Charlotte Nicole Graham McLeay with distinction. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Management the graduands I'm about to name. Annie Chung Yin Chan. Janet May Collier Daniela. Tui Moana MacDonald with distinction. Togarasai Kingston Marawa. Zhe Ling Eng. Leanne Veronica Raitt with distinction. Sarah Kate Saxton Ne Kanutsos with distinction. Sandra Paula Soto Johnson. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Philosophy, the graduate I'm about to name. Mark David Simons with distinction. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Professional Public Relations, the graduands I'm about to name. Renee Kylie Niven Nepalachi. Philippa Grace Ross James with distinction. Chancellor, the degrees are also conferred and the certificates and diplomas are also awarded to those who are in absentia. Thank you, Chancellor.
It is now my pleasure to invite Adam Logan Cairns to make the valedictory address on behalf of students. Adam has studied at Massey's Wellington campus for the past 3 years to complete a Bachelor of Communication, majoring in marketing. In 2017, during his last year of study, Adam was elected student president and was a strong advocate for achieving free counselling for students at Massey in Wellington. After finishing his degree, Adam competed with over 1,000 graduate applicants, gaining a position at Spark New Zealand. He now works as part of their marketing team based in Auckland and is looking forward to a promising career in the marketing field. Distinguished guests, ladies, gentlemen and graduates, please give a warm welcome to Adam Logan Cairns.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, academic staff, family, friends and fellow graduates, a very warm welcome to you all. It is an honour to be standing before you all today to give thanks on behalf of all graduates to those who have got us to this point and to highlight the moments we shared as students. After at least 3 years of studying, thousands of hours put towards assignments, a few too many late nights in Courtney Place, early morning lectures, and now realising that we should have started university this year so that we could have got our first year free. Well, we did it. It's finally time to pat ourselves on the back. Before we go out and celebrate our new accomplishment, a considerable thank you is in order. First and foremost, to the incredible academic staff. You have taught us more than social media, Google and Wikipedia ever could. You have inspired us, challenged us, and have bestowed your knowledge upon us and taught us so many skills that we can take with us into the real world. We really do appreciate the time you have given to teach the graduate year of 2018. To all other university staff, the true saints of the university, such as those in student services who guided us in which papers to take, to those staff in health and counselling who supported us and fixed us right up, and to the student association and clubs who gave us free sausages, bread rolls, and tons of awesome opportunities to get us away from our assignments. What absolute legends. A thank you, a massive thank you to our parents and grandparents. You must be glad we didn't go to Otago. We thank you for being available when we needed that word of encouragement and shoulder to lean on. We thank you for the sacrifice you've had to make for us to be here at university. You mean the most to us no matter how close or how distant you are. You've always been there with us every step of the way. We thank you and love you so much. And to our siblings, I guess I should chuck you guys in there too. Cheers for keeping us grounded. You'd always lift us up with words of encouragement like, mate, you're never getting a job, but good luck. A graduate's journey is so unique, it's difficult to summarise how we all got to this moment. I mean, I could just say we passed our papers, but that'd be very bland. In these years at Massey University, there are some things that we all share as graduates. We share the drive and determination to take advantage of what life can give us. We strive to get to a position where we can make a change not just in our own lives, but in someone else's too. We share a strength that has grown and developed through these years. From every word rewritten, essay chucked away, hours of continuous practical training over time has built a resistance that makes us know what our worth is. And finally, we share a connection of the past 3 to 4, maybe more years. We went through outrageous rent increases, the pressure 5 and into mania. Graduates, you're here today because of those moments. When you were facing times of weakness, you picked yourself up and you kept going. And we must celebrate that. And so, to the graduates of 2018, please join me in raising your trencher, and friends, family, and academic staff, please celebrate the future. Thank you.
Tēnā koe, Adam, for your address. Thank you very much. We will now continue with the conferment of doctoral graduates.
Chancellor, a doctorate, either a PhD or a professionally named doctorate, is the highest research degree awarded by the university. The successful completion of a doctorate represents a significant achievement. Through the submission of a sustained piece of research expressed in the production of a written thesis of no more than 100,000 words, or a creative work of equivalent size and scope, or via a series of publications, candidates are expected to make an original contribution to knowledge in a specific field of study. Candidates will typically spend 3 to 4 years of full-time research solving a problem or addressing a particular set of questions. An international panel of experts then examines the resulting body of work through both written and oral examination. Doctoral research is challenging and represents a huge commitment to advancing research and scholarship. We honour the achievements of our doctoral graduates by inviting them to come onto the stage, thereby formally welcoming them into the academic and scholarly community and acknowledging their entitlement to be called doctor. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Doctor of Clinical Psychology the graduand I am about to name. Catherine Marie McLennan. McLennan's research aimed to explore measurement issues in child neuropsychological assessment tools within a New Zealand context. By investigating patterns of performance in multi-method assessment, she provided valuable insight into the performance of New Zealand children on measures of executive and social functioning and how information gained may inform clinical practice. Chancellor, Dr. McLennan. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Doctor of Philosophy the graduands I'm about to name. Bridget Rosemary Burmester, Nee Clark, Doctoral Scholar. Everyday memory difficulties are a common experience that become more frequent with age. Ms. Burmester's research examined whether there was a better way to explain what causes everyday memory difficulties. For the first time, she showed that everyday memory difficulties can result from a combination of three factors: how we assess the memory difficulties, a person's emotional well-being, and their brain speed. Chancellor, Dr. Burmester. Victoria Audrey Clark, Doctoral Scholar. Ms. Clark investigated the social dynamics of flatting among young New Zealand adults. Her research showed interpersonal relationships in the intimacy of domesticity need to be carefully navigated with a high level of cooperation and communication. She found a workable living arrangement entails treading a delicate balance between acceptable and objectionable behaviour. Chancellor, Dr. Clark. Michelle Ann Ingram, Doctor Scholar. Psoriasis is a chronic skin disease that can significantly impact quality of life. Ms. Ingram sought a deeper understanding of living with psoriasis and investigated whether vitamin D supplementation could improve the condition. She identified three underlying types of experience in relation to psoriasis, and while the impact of vitamin D supplementation could not be determined, she found an overall relationship between higher vitamin D levels and improved psoriasis. Chancellor, Dr. Ingram. Lai Yin Leong. Spending time in the natural environment rather than the urban environment appears to be more beneficial for humans. Ms. Leong researched how contact with nature through outdoor activities, connectedness and engagement might affect humans. Her results highlighted the positive effects of the nature-creativity relationship and recommended the adoption of a more outdoor-oriented lifestyle. Chancellor, Dr. Leong. Leon Alec Salter. Mr. Salter investigated the discursive origins behind an intense period of struggle between the national government and the school education sector. Interviews with educational professionals and activists demonstrated widespread refutation of neoliberal education discourse and instead offered alternatives based on a New Zealand holistic teaching tradition with its roots embedded in the early 20th century. Chancellor, Dr. Salter. Rebecca Joy Stiles. A narrative ethics framework allowed Miss Stiles to explore the risks and losses of writing a family story about mental illness. Through her analysis of 3 New Zealand historical novels, she adapted an individual story of mental illness into a novel entitled Inherited Body. Chancellor, Dr. Stiles. Carleen Susan Tippler. International disaster risk reduction efforts prioritise school safety. Ms Tippler investigated emergency preparedness and response activities in New Zealand schools, identifying key practices that support efforts to keep students safe during emergencies. The research findings have implications for enhancing school emergency management efforts in New Zealand and internationally. Chancellor, Dr. Tippler. Thank you, Chancellor. Would all our new graduates please stand once more? He honore nui te whakatau atu I a koutou, hei raukura o te kuninga ki pūre huroa. He mana nui tō tētahi tohu wharawānanga I ngā ripera I ngā honore katoa. He haipapa hoki, ona, hei kāwenga mā koutou. Ko tāku kupu kia koutou, hei raukura, no te kuninga ki pūre huroa. Kia mētia tērā I ākona e koutou. Hei ōranga mōhau, hei ōranga hoki mō te iwi. Ko tāku kupu anō, kia mētia e koutou. Ngā pūkenga, te mātaranga, whiwhi ai koutou, I runga I te pākaha, me te pōnukia, u tōnu, ki te ako me te rāpū mātaranga mō āku tino atu. Ko tāku kupu anō kia maumahara koutou ki ngā akoranga o te kuninga ki pūre huroa mō te wha aroha o tētahi ki tētahi atu. Te mea ai hoki kia ēra tangata kaore e whai ora ana pēra I a koutou. Ko tāku kupu anō kia ata whakaro koutou. Ki o koutou wawata me te kaha mahi tōnu pēra I ngā tau tātu nei. Ki roto kia koutou mahi katoa. Ko tāku kupu kia koutou me tū rangatira koutou. Hei kanohi mō te kuta ki pūre huroa. It is my great honour to welcome you as alumni of Massey University. The award of a university degree carries many privileges. But like all privileges, it also carries responsibilities. I charge you, as graduates of Massey University, to use what you have learned for your own betterment and for the benefit of your communities. I charge you to use the skills and knowledge you have acquired with rigour and integrity, and to commit yourselves to a program of lifelong learning and discovery. I charge you to remember the lessons Massey University has taught you about the worth of others, particularly those who've not had the opportunities that you have had. I charge you to set goals and to continue the hard work that has brought you so far. And in all that you do, I charge you to be deserving of the good name of Massey University. Can everyone please join me in a worthy round of applause? Congratulations.
Thank you, Vice-Chancellor. Graduates could still please remain standing, and guests please be seated. Thank you. At the conclusion of the ceremony, guests are requested to remain in their seats until the processions have left the auditorium. Please join us in the foyer for refreshments. I now declare this congregation to be adjourned. Please join with us in singing the national anthem, God Defend New Zealand. Please stand. Et tu.